The sun rises over the endless horizon of America's Great Plains, where golden grasses ripple like waves. This heartland, once called the American Serengeti, stretches for thousands of miles and is home to some of the continent's most iconic wildlife. Herds of American bison, the largest land mammals in North America, roam these plains as they have for millennia. Conservation efforts have brought them back from near extinction, and their grazing shapes the prairies, creating pockets of biodiversity. Pronghorn antelope sprint at over 55 miles per hour, a legacy from when they outran ancient predators. Prairie dogs tunnel below, their bustling towns supporting raptors, coyotes, and the once thought extinct black-footed ferret. Above, ferruginous hawks and golden eagles soar, reminding us that every creature plays a vital role. Grazers, diggers, predators, and pollinators all contribute to a finely balanced food chain, making the Great Plains a living web of life. Spring brings wildflowers and migrating monarch butterflies. Summer storms ignite wildfires that renew the land, while winter's chill tests every creature's endurance. Though much prairie has been lost to farmland, protected reserves and tribal lands remain. Conservationists, ranchers, and indigenous communities work together, restoring bison herds and native grasses. The Great Plains endure, a testament to resilience and hope. Water shapes the American heartlands, carving rivers and nourishing wetlands that sustain entire ecosystems. The Mississippi River, stretching over 2,300 miles, is often called the backbone of America, weaving through the continent and supporting a rich tapestry of life. Along the river's floodplains, bald eagles perch atop cottonwoods, scanning for fish below. Once nearly extinct due to pesticides, these raptors now soar as symbols of resilience. Great blue herons stalk the shallows, while flocks of white pelicans dip their beaks in synchronized harmony. Beneath the surface, catfish, gar, and freshwater mussels thrive, with mussels acting as natural filters that purify the water. Connected wetlands, swamps, marshes, and oxbow lakes form nurseries for countless creatures. The American alligator prowls southern wetlands, while frogs and salamanders emerge during seasonal floods, their chorus signaling ecosystem health. Prairie potholes in the north, often called North America's duck factory, shelter waterfowl and store carbon, but many have been drained for agriculture, making protection vital. Communities rely on healthy rivers for drinking water, recreation, and cultural identity. Indigenous nations honor these rivers as sacred, offering lessons in stewardship. Restoration projects reconnect floodplains and restore wetlands, giving wildlife and people a second chance to thrive in America's life. If rivers are the veins of America, then forests are its lungs. Stretching from the oak savannas of the Midwest to the hardwood forests of the Appalachians, these woodlands form a living, breathing backbone across the continent. Beneath their canopies, an extraordinary world thrives. The white-tailed deer, agile and ever watchful, is a familiar sight, adapting even to landscapes shaped by humans. But they are just one part of a much larger puzzle. In the shadows, bobcats stalk with feline stealth, while black bears wander in search of berries, nuts, and fish-filled streams. Songbirds like the wood thrush, with its flute-like call, and the brilliant scarlet tanager bring the forest alive with music. Beneath the forest floor, mycorrhizal networks connect trees through fungi. These underground webs allow trees to share nutrients, warn of pests, and sustain seedlings, proving that forests are true communities. Forests shelter seldom-seen creatures like the hellbender salamander and bats, which roost in hollow trees and consume countless insects, maintaining balance and health. Invasive species and habitat loss threaten these ecosystems, but hope persists. Reforestation, wildlife corridors, and protected reserves help reconnect and preserve these vital landscapes. Forests are sanctuaries for memory and imagination, igniting in autumn's fiery hues and renewing with each spring, reminding us of resilience and rebirth. Rising above the plains, America's heartland mountains like the Ozarks and Appalachians are ancient, worn by time, and rich in life. These ridges are biodiversity hotspots, offering sanctuary to species that have vanished elsewhere, and shaping the land's unique character. The forests echo with pileated woodpeckers, while streams shelter rare creatures like the Ozark hellbender salamander. In the high Appalachians, spruce fir forests host red squirrels and winter wrens, species more typical of northern Canada. Elk and black bears roam these rugged landscapes, vital to the ecosystem's balance. For indigenous peoples, such as the Cherokee and Osage, these mountains are sacred, woven into creation stories and traditions. The land's meaning runs deep, connecting people to nature and history in profound ways. Today, trails wind through national forests and parks, inviting millions to experience wildness. Conservation efforts unite communities, scientists, and tribes, working to restore habitats and protect wildlife for future generations. As the sun sets behind the mountains, the Heartlands remind us that wildness endures. America the Beautiful is a living story of resilience, connection, and hope, waiting for us to cherish and protect.